To get started, you want to thread both your cords onto your button and then pull them out equally at both sides. And once you've done that, you can take your board and you want to clip your button to the top of your board. And then you want to put your cords in order. So you want to put one colour on the outside and then one colour on the inside. So once you've clipped your button to the top of the board, you can take two of your cords and clip them to the bottom. And then you can either start your pattern or you can begin with a couple of square knots like I'm going to do. So I want to go over, over and pull through. Then under, under and pull through. And then just repeat for as many square knots as you want to begin. So once you've done that, you can do one side at a time. So I'm going to start for the left. So I just want to clip this cord to the bottom of the board and leave these to start with. And then I want to go over with the outside cord and pull through. And then under and pull through. And then I want to repeat this but a mirror image at the other side. So again, taking the outside cord, I want to work over and pull through and then under and pull through. And then to do the second row, I want to do the opposite of what I just did. So I want to take the outside cord and then take one of the cords from the inside, but I want to switch like this so that it holds the bracelet together. And I want to go over and pull through, and then under and pull through. And then do a mirror of this at the other side. So taking the outside cord and then the cord next to it, over and pull through, and then under and pull through. So for the third row, I want to repeat what I did for the first row. I'm going to take the two cords in the centre and clip them to the bottom of the board. And then working one cord at a time, take the outside cord and go over and pull through, and then under and pull through, and do the same thing with the last two cords. And then taking the two cords in the centre, I want to switch the positions again. And then work one side at a time with the outside cords. And once that's done, you want to keep repeating these two steps until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it to be. So once you've got the bracelet as long as you want it, you can take your two cords that you had in the centre and repeat what you did at the beginning and just do a couple of square knots to seal everything together. And once you've done that, you can unclip from the bottom of the board and then take all your cords and tie a knot in the end. And once you've done that, you can take the two cords that you used for the square knot and you can just trim the ends. And then you want to leave a little bit of a gap with your other cords that remain, just enough to fit your button through, and then you tie another knot. And You can tie more than one here if you want to make it adjustable. And once you've done that, you can trim and seal any excess. So I'm going to use a lighter to seal here, but you could use glue if you preferred. And once you've finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. And that is your completed bracelet.